It is Tuesday, February 9, 2021. I am the news reporter Farah Hazika with this breaking news. Today we have 3 different stories which are including health issues, COVID-19 cases reported by Qistina, sports news, SOP team sports activities reported by Mira, entertainment update about former USA President launching a new podcast in Spotify reported by me, Farah Hazika, and ended with the weather forecast by Yana Akila. With this, we shall go on with our first news, Qistina.
Hello, Assalamualaikum and welcome back to MQFY News. I am Qistina. Now we are in the health issue. Let's start with the title COVID-19 cases. A rise in cases from a single cluster in Perak has propelled the state to head the list for the most number of daily COVID-19 infections. On Sunday, Mira recorded an additional 1,215 COVID-19 cases. This was the first time the state recorded 4-digit new cases in a day during the third wave of the pandemic. Health Ministry Tan Sri Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah said 1,046 were from the Jalan Cangkat Jong cluster in Teluk Intan. The cluster involved factory workers in Jalan Cangkat Jong, of which 1,036 were factory workers and 10 from close contacts. Tan Sri Dr. Nur Hisham said the factory has been closed since Tuesday and enhanced MCO will be enacted at the dormitory factory and factory construction site there. Selangor recorded the second highest daily infection with 868 new cases, followed by Johor with the 431. The country breached the 300 mark for the first time in 8 days as the Health Ministry recorded an additional 3,297 COVID-19 cases as at noon on Sunday. At the same time, 4,456 recoveries were recorded while there were 5 more deaths. Currently, there are 33,304 active COVID-19 cases with 209 in ICU and 91 others needing breathing assistance. 6 new clusters were also identified, all of which were workplace-related. Johor saw 5 new workplace clusters while Penang recorded 1. That's all from me. Back to MQFY News.
Good morning, I am Farah Hazika. Here's what's happening in entertainment today. Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen launched podcasts together on Spotify. Bruce Springsteen and former President Barack Obama have launched a new Spotify podcast via the Obama's Higher Ground production company. Mr. Obama has become a content creator following his presidency, launching a production company, Higher Ground, with his wife, Michelle, back in 2018. Titled Renegades, born in the USA, the 8-part series features the longtime friends discussing a wide range of topics including race, fatherhood, marriage, and the state of America. The first 2 episodes, titled Outsiders and Unlikely Friendship and American Skin, Race in the United States, are available now on Spotify. In his introduction to the first episode, Obama says, "In our own ways, Bruce and I have been on parallel journeys trying to understand this country that's given us both so much, trying to chronicle the stories of its people, looking for a way to connect our own individual searches for meaning and truth and community with the larger story of America." Spotify said in a statement to CBS News, President Obama and Bruce Springsteen have formed a deep friendship since they first met on the campaign trail in 2008. Now, for the first time ever, Higher Ground and Spotify invite listeners to eavesdrop as they discuss their hometowns and role models, explore modern manhood, and confront the painfully divided state of America today and how we can all move forward together. This is Higher Ground's second original podcast, available exclusively on Spotify, following the Michelle Obama podcast. Now we shall move on to the next news.
Assalamualaikum and welcome back to MQFY News. I am Nur Umairah Mira. Now we are in the sport news. Let's start with the title of SOP Team Sports Activities only in the form of self-skills training. Kuala Lumpur, February 14, the Ministry of Youth and Sports (KBS) has once again stressed that team sports activities such as football, basketball, hockey, and sepak takraw for the public are only in the form of self-skills training without involving physical contact. The Minister, Datuk Seri Rizal Naina said permission was given to sports facilities to operate with strict Standard Operating Procedures (SOP) for the survival of the parties involved in the industry.
Bahawa aktiviti sukan masih perlu diteruskan.
According to the SOP issued by the National Security Council (MKN) and KBS previously, activities are allowed in the form of self-skills trainings, means no contact activities, and it should not exceed 30% of the original capacity. Datuk Seri Rizal also stated that the situation when PKP was first implemented last year and PKP 2.0 now is not the same when the daily case of COVID-19 increased from hundreds to thousands and has spread into the community. He said this to the media after conducting a survey at several sports facilities in the Klang Valley. That's all from me. Back to MQFY News.
Assalamualaikum, hello and hi. Welcome back to MQFY News weather forecast. Let's see what do we have tonight. For the headline, we'll have the statement from Met Malaysia about the hot weather that were experienced all over the country. And next, we have the current cold snap advisory that have been issued for most part of the South Korea. Today, the weather in Johor Bahru is cloudy most of the time and it is quite windy too. So, no wind for you. But, this is the best weather to get your clothes out from your washing machine, and the temperature is just 32 degrees at 5 p.m. with 52% of current humid condition. There also will be 21 degree of dew point and the speed of wind northeast at 10 km per hour. And as you can see here, the cloudy day will continue till night, so we might not be able to see the stars. Now, looking ahead on your 3 days forecast consists of weather on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On Wednesday, it is expected cloudy in the morning with scattered thunderstorms developing later in that day with high temperature at 34 degrees. We will feel a little hot during the day since there is 40% chance of rain. At night, it will continue cloudy with more clouds. On Thursday, it will be a partly to mostly cloudy and also a high temperature at 35 degrees. Meanwhile, at night, the temperature dropped to 23. Lastly, on Friday, it should be cloudy and there is a possibly an isolated thunderstorm in the afternoon, high around 35 degrees. We don't have to worry too much about the unpredictable weather because Malaysia is currently in the last phase of northern monsoon, which is expected to last until mid-March. Besides, according to the Malaysian Meteorological Department, or known as Met Malaysia, Peninsula Malaysia, especially Sabah, would experience some lower rainfall distribution during this period. And it is caused a slightly hot weather due to cloud cover. They added that the hot weather is currently experienced by most part of countries and would gradually ease by mid-April this year. This is why we are sweating so much at night, even during the daytime. So, make sure to wear a comfy shirt and keep hydrated. Next, let us Malaysia with their hot weather. Now we are going to a little far from that country and goes to our Asian neighbor, South Korea. The advisories that have been issued starting on Monday night, since morning low are forecast to dip by as much as 10 degrees Celsius on Tuesday morning. According to the Korea Meteorological Administration, or KMA, cold air traveling from the northwest will likely prompt morning lows to drop to between -9 and 1 degree, and for daytime high to hit between 3 and 30 degrees on Tuesday. And last, the state weather agency added that the winds will be likely to cause people to feel even colder. So I think it is time to wrap yourself with some warm blanket and get a sip of hot chocolate. That's it from your favorite weather presenter. I'm Diana and I will explain more if there is a change on the weather from time to time. Now, back to the studio, Farah.
Well, thank you, Diana Akila. And that's the McFee's Morning News for today. For all of us at McFee's News and all around the world, have a good day.
Audio Jungle.
Well, that's all from our news report assignment from McFee's News. This actively demonstrates that the outcome that we got from this is: first, we realized how fun this news report assignment could be. By the way, we could interact with each other more than any other assignments. Number 2, instead of doing each other's part alone, we're doing it together and help one another in order to make the best news script reports. Lastly, we are able to learn how the anchors and reporters do their work as we saw on the television. That's all from us. Thank you for listening and watching.